gimmicks in our lifestyle. No gimmicks in our lifestyle. No gimmicks in our lifestyle. Everything we live is everything we write down.
Hey, yo, what's good? You already know what it is. It's your boy Dirty Yo, man. My co-host, Horsey, some guy, plus 3K. Got some special guests today, man. This is the No Gimmicks Podcast, man. We'd like to welcome my boy DZ.
What's up, bro?
It's good, man. How you doing, man? Come on, man.
Pleasure, man.
It's good to have you here. You said you just landed?
Hey,
Oh,
you
yo.
just landed. Don't leave me hanging out.
Don't leave him there.
Hey. No, I got him. I got him.
Oh,
I got him.
Oh, you had to you had to put two in one hand for a second. Yeah.
We're
Just
together,
landed though, right, my man?
Yeah, bro. I just, how you doing a lot, man?
I know you do.
I just, definitely just landed.
Where you coming from, man?
Yes, sir. I relocated to New York, bro.
Oh, you moved?
Yeah.
Oh,
The city?
I'll stay outside, so I'll stay in Jersey. I'll stay in East Orange, New Jersey. Right. It's like 30 minutes. It's like Niagara Falls to Buffalo.
I heard it's like better like that. When you go out there, live like that, you kind of stay on the outskirts.
Financially, too, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It make more sense, right? You might
still-
not take that ride.
Yep. It's not nothing different from like like I said, like Niagara Falls to Buffalo.
Or say you from New York.
Yeah. So what you like it since you transitioned to New Jersey, New York side tri-state area?
Really, the personal life,
Yeah.
and the peace of mind,
Yeah.
and it's allowing me to kind of take a step back, like a bird's eye view, and figure out what I need to be doing. A lady there,
Yeah.
just
Right.
with her,
Right.
Family.
starting a family,
Yeah,
things like that.
dope.
I haven't started a family yet. I ain't
Yeah.
started no
It's
kid
in the
right
plans.
now. But yeah.
Right,
Make it this thing.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. So
Has opportunities grown?
Yes,
It's
more,
going out there.
more work.
Yeah.
nah, I'm not gonna lie. The pandemic, bro, was effective, bro.
Right.
COVID.
Right.
Yeah, but it's definitely been a blessed year. The early stage of COVID was it was like I was still moving,
Right.
but towards September, it kind of slowed down a little bit. But I kept myself I usually take this time of the year to like figure out what's next for the year coming. You know what I'm saying?
Right. 2021.
Yeah, so
You big on planning,
I try to be, bro.
Right.
I try to do better.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know, us creators, bro. We get
Right.
an idea, we want to move on it now.
Right. Or you feel like you die if you don't sometimes. I think.
The momentum.
Right.
We be in fear for that momentum. We don't want that momentum to stop.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
Yeah. So you
I
got.
didn't get your name, by the way, bro.
Oh, that block. Bless.
Okay.
Bless.
DZ,
Yes,
nice
sir.
to meet you, bro.
And this Horsey right here.
That's the homie, you know.
Yeah.
Bless though.
It's crazy. So for us three, like, you know what I'm saying? I met Horsey probably like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Right. I knew Bless for a long time, man.
Yes, sir.
Yo, we linked up to do an album, and then it's called No Gimmicks. The album called No Gimmicks.
Okay.
The mixtape called No Gimmicks.
Yeah.
And then we said, "Fuck it, man, take it all the way."
Yeah.
Like a fucking podcast called No Gimmicks.
Yeah. That's
That
what's
momentum
up.
you talk about, the ideals.
Yeah, man.
Right.
That's what it gotta be about, bro.
That's a fact. But see, now on the flip side, see, COVID is the reason why this is going.
Mm-hmm.
If COVID don't happen, I don't even know if we all sitting here right now. Because it gave me the time to relax and put some ideas together and, do some remodeling and come up with what I got going right now. A podcast came out of COVID. So, I find a little bit of positive in it. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
God for COVID.
Yeah.
Thank God for COVID, but also, shout out to all the families that
Fucked up.
been a victim of it. Especially the cats that, mental health, bro. Serious.
Being locked in the house is real, right?
That,
Yeah.
I don't think we ever even thought about that, did we?
I
The
mean,
mental side of it.
The mental side is
Yeah,
messing with a lot of
mental side is
people.
most
Yeah.
important, bro.
It's fucking with some people for sure.
Especially like depression, like you already dealing with some shit like that, and now you gotta be isolated even more.
I can only imagine the person who been beating himself mentally up, based off of like, dang, I ain't did what I want to do,
Yeah.
and then March came,
Right.
and then it really prolonged everything in a sense. So I'm just thinking about that type of person who didn't have nothing going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Tough.
Yeah.
And being locked in the house for that long with no place to
Yo,
go.
especially men though, bro. Especially men.
Why you think that?
Bro, we grown up to if we show an inch of emotion, it's weakness.
Oh, true. They did Will Smith crazy. Did Will Smith mean? got crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Don't fucking cry on TV.
Right.
You know what they're gonna do.
Yo, man. Not to say money is everything, but I feel like he in that position where he can do.
So what's worse? Which I think, Jorge, bless all of y'all. What's worse? Is it the Jordan meme or is it the Will Smith meme?
The Will Smith meme, man, it just, Jordan was crying because victory, right? Right?
Yeah, I think so.
He was crying giving a speech. That
Yeah.
was a speech.
Well, that was a speech. Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like a win.
Yeah.
Right. That's
I
where
don't know
that
how
came
to
from.
I don't know how to count the Will Smith thing. I don't know if that's a win. I don't want to know that way in front of all those people.
The Will Smith face is like basically like 2020 in a nutshell.
Yeah.
It's just a disappointing, fucked up. You know what I mean? Like,
And then he got the
really,
red. He got the red overlay, like
Yeah, like he cried out
Like
of one eye.
and
Right?
it's all red at the bottom.
been up all night the night before, and he's on fucking pills and yeah.
But that's that
alcohol.
cry. That's that cry when you try to hold it in, though. Too. He was
Yeah.
being strong. He was being strong. in
Shivering.
here,
He was
mentally.
shivering.
Yeah. But shit, you can't stop that.
Jordan shit is iconic though.
It is.
You
It
can't
went
sleep
crazy.
on it.
Yeah, that was
Because
big.
he was sweating. It looked like he was just sweating.
That's a fact.
This shit is
From the back of that nigga's scalp to the front, like
My
all the
man
way
definitely
down.
he put on
Oh.
weight. He put on a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Michael.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I ain't seen him
Oh,
recently.
MJ and
He
that.
wore like
Big-
his whole face, like, you know.
Yeah, he wearing big ass jeans and shit anyway.
Yeah.
He's still
That's
dressed.
the next level. DZ, let's talk about Top Creative though, man. Like, when was that founded? Like, what's the story behind Top Creative?
Okay. Top Creative, just in general, I come under a good foundation, man. When I first started shooting in general, I was a part of this group called TBK. It was founded by my mentor in LA, and that migrated to Go TBK. But the same kind of like, that was when I kind of got that idea of, yo, I want to make this my own, especially when I moved from LA, came back here. As a young man, I want to make something like of my own like that. So it's really just like a collective. Like it started off as a collective of just like, you know, people behind the scenes, like, you know, the photographers, the directors, videographers, because a lot of people know the difference between those two.
Could you tell the difference?
A director is two things, right? I'm learning that now. So a director creates the concept and make sure it comes to pass on set. He gonna keep calling, I guarantee. But yeah, a director creates a concept behind like a video or like a movie, and on set, and he picks the moving parts, and he actually directs those actors or artists every scene
Controlling
to
everything.
make sure the whole overall vision is completed.
Right. You in the back, turn around. You in the back, stand here.
Right.
Right.
And even the lighting. So I have to tell him,
Yeah.
bro, I'm on a podcast. I gotta call you back, bro, and I'm about to hang up without even hearing what you got to say. I'm sorry, bro.
Sometimes we have to take calls like this, man. It's part of the
That's my
business.
brother.
business.
That's what my brother.
He
He's gonna call. He was gonna call.
Right.
He
You
gotta
should
keep
do that though. You
He
should do that.
gotta keep
That was
That's bro.
That was real.
That's
I
bro.
understand.
Nah,
Where you at?
Now, if you call back again, you gotta take it.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. I respect what you guys are doing.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Appreciate it.
But yeah. But now what I'm learning too, on a bigger scale for movies, you know, a writer is the one who writes the story,
Right.
like the whole story, and then gives it to the director, and they
Put the vision to it.
yes.
Oh, okay.
So the vision is the writer, but the director make the vision come to life.
The director can do that as well, bro.
It's fire.
Yeah, because that's what I've been doing. I like say if Dirty came to me, he's like, yo, I got this song. I don't know what I want to do with it. I'll be writing the concept to it, right?
That's fire.
Or he could come to me like, yo, listen, I got this idea that so-and-so, and I want to recreate my childhood and this, blah, blah, blah. He's the writer of that.
Right.
And I have to direct it.
Direct it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know how we got there, but basically, no, Top Creative is pretty much a creative agency where we do music videos, commercials, and we we do social media, like commercials and things like that for the company, and graphic design and things like that.
Right. You tied into a lot more things other than that too, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about the liquor.
Okay. So last year around this time, someone I know, I met him. He was a part of my Vibrations event. He sponsored in 2017.
Okay.
And then he hit me up like, yo, man, I got this liquor. His name is Cash. And he's like, yo, I got this liquor I've been working on for a while. And, I know you got a voice out in the city. And I know that you create visuals, so I want you to come on board. We're looking to some percentage, some ownership to you.
Right. You brand ambassador.
Brand ambassador, creative director.
Yeah. You go hire them.
Yeah.
As you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I still got a lot in the works that's about to release too.
Right.
Because COVID knocked down a lot of things.
It's stopped a lot of business.
Fire.
Yeah,
Still fire.
Yeah.
The momentum dropped so much, but I got so much promo content collected that is about to start going up. Because we got the XO that's out there.
So this is a cognac?
Cognac, yeah. And but it's like any
Okay.
big bottle, the small bottle. We got
I seen it.
yeah, we got the smaller bottle coming out next.
So you cooking up like the commercials and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fire. Yeah.
The whole creative marketing plan is kind of you gonna handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. Now Vibrations, man. I know you went virtual. Right? You was kind of telling us a little bit about Vibrations.
Yeah, we was telling further about the situation. But how did you come up with the name Vibrations?
Vibrations. This was before Vibe and all that overused and shit.
Vibes is overused.
Super.
How overuse it?
Nah, I do too.
Yeah.
But it's one of that time frame when I came back from LA and it was like overwhelmed. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. From 2011, 2014, I was a backpack liver. I mean, so I had my moments.
Right.
I definitely had my moments, and I had my moments. Like I had my ups and downs. But at the time, it's a lot of personal stuff happened. I moved back to New York for a couple of months. Then I moved here. And, it just seemed like it was like a full. The first month I came back, I was running into so much talent, and I already had friends that I felt like at the time I used to get upset that they wasn't on.
Right.
Like I would be so, they would play me their music, and I would be literally tight. Like, bruh, why are you not even on the radio?
Right.
And then, I told myself, bro, instead of being like everybody else who say you need to be doing this, you need to do that to the next man, try to bring value, try to help him, try to help these people.
Right. Be the next man.
Yeah, be the person. Maybe they might need some recognition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then besides the artist section, it was like model. At the time, bro, you couldn't find a model, photographer, somebody who does video. You couldn't find that in 2015 at all. Like I was like the only ones. You know what I mean? Then, but it used to be that like it'd be models who couldn't find directors or photographers. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna create a mixer called Vibrations. The base of it will be different artists from different areas. So that was the point, right? It's like, all right, I'm gonna have somebody from Chippewa, I'm gonna have somebody from Niagara Falls, I'm gonna have somebody from Eastside Buffalo, I'm gonna have somebody from, you know what I mean? It was like that at first, and everybody got different vibes
Yeah.
because they're from different backgrounds, and then that's why I was like, all right, I'm called Vibrations,
Right.
and then it just migrated into,
What it is.
the whole thing, yeah.
So, and you got your own day on it out of it.
Yeah.
Right, Mayor Brown.
Yeah, January 12th. I keep forgetting that.
Oh, it's January 12th.
Mm-hmm.
But the event don't take place then, right? It's usually summer.
Yeah, it's bring brand in stages right now, just because with the whole pandemic and stuff as well. Like,
Shit, wicked.
you can't throw shows right now from you know what I mean? And then also, I'm still trying to figure out how you go about it properly doing a show virtually. Like how can you do it unique?
Did you try? Did you attempt a little bit this year, or did you go through it?
Nah, I did started off with like interviews and stuff like that,
Right.
but it was too spontaneous again. You know, like being spontaneous, and it didn't properly. It was just premature. I was on the fly with it, and that's something I told myself not to do before. Just have calculated steps, and have like 3 steps ahead before you just jump out the gate or something.
But I mean, you gotta take that bump. You gotta learn that way sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, I beat myself up a lot. You know what I mean? So I'm not a huge critic.
Sometimes it's the worst to be your own critic. Right. Yeah, I mean, you don't ask Jeezy something.
Like with the vibration thing, when you first started doing it, I said you said it was like just like a mixer, but I performed in one of them, and it was like a great situation that you had going on where you had models and fashion, and it was like dope to see all that in that area. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell you, it was a tight situation that to be part of. You know what I mean?
I think.
How long has it been going on?
2015 in May, and I remember because I was like a day before Chinks died.
Wow.
Because I remember, and you know what's funny? Usually, so when I went to LA, when I left LA, usually someone would think like, damn, man, I'm back to square one. But my career all the stuff that, all of my accolades on the directing side started going up as I came back. But it was all aligned with vibrations. Like literally, that first year, I got my first Rock Nation opportunity, which was 2 days after Vibrations. And
The first one?
yeah,
Okay.
and that was like how I remember the Chink situation.
Right.
And then the year after that was a success, 2016. It was a success as far as like the amount of people that came.
Right.
The first one was the dopest because we pulled it off.
Yeah.
And we had a month.
Gotta get it done.
Yo, we pulled it off. That feeling was so crazy. And then so that was
You don't enjoy it kind of, right? Until it's done. Is that when you enjoy it? Because I know how it is to rip and run so much that like you don't appreciate the process until it's done. You look back, like you said, it's like, yo, we really just fucking did this shit.
Yeah. Man, at the time I wasn't appreciating it. I was just on what's next. Like,
That's my issue. Like that.
That's how shit is.
You gotta appreciate. I gotta learn how to appreciate the shit when it happened. Instead, like the minds, I'm already on to the next thing, and other people gotta tell me like, son, when you just this big shit, man.
yeah.
You're not celebrating.
Yeah.
You just
People, like,
back
yeah.
to work.
Yeah, like when y'all, like even when y'all saying, ask me these questions about that, like in my mind, it's weird though, because I'm definitely, it's a good balance, but when y'all ask me that, I'm like, bro, like, but then on the other side, when I make it, like, all right, I get geeked when the idea is formulated.
Right.
I'm like, ooh, this shit gonna kill it,
Right.
That's the only time I'm in.
Yeah.
But then, like, once I'm working on it and it has been a physical form, I'm thinking about what I could have did better, and that's shadowing.
Oh damn.
That shadows the whole celebration.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You do all your editing alone?
Nah, not no more, bro.
Yeah,
That's a good
see,
thing.
Yeah.
Not no more,
Yeah.
bro.
See, I make beats. I asked you that because I make beats, and sometimes when I'm by myself, I'm deleting shit that's fire. But when I'm around people, they telling me like they there to like, no, you gotta keep that. You gotta, you know what I mean?
So it's just
good
the
to have
extra set
other
of
minds
ears and
around.
eyes and
Yeah,
ears
it's
and
just
shit,
good to
right?
have other minds around sometimes when you're cooking up. you
I'm
know?
learning that, bro, so much, bro. Because not even editing, like just imagine all the stuff that you just mentioned with the liquor situation and vibrations and my director career, bro. A lot of that is said easier than done.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's real hard when you're doing it by yourself, damn near. But that was a point where I was like on some, I don't really trust people creatively. So I had to take that time out to grow into that. Like, bro, I gotta start trusting people.
To get it done with editing.
Yeah.
They vision too.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's not
Right.
about me.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not intentional. It wasn't intention to be like a selfish thing. It was just like, I know some people out there bullshit. So I ain't about
Yeah.
that.
That's the
But-
thing that holds you back, though. You know what I'm saying? That's like me coming across these two with the music and shit. It's just like you finally get some consistency around you. You know, it's gonna help you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because before it's like, but it took so long for me to open that door to let somebody come in and be consistent. Because I was the same, like, fuck it, I'm gonna get it done.
Patience too, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
So I think it's definitely important. Even when I went out to LA, Miami, to big producer houses, I realized how many fucking interns is in them houses. You know what I'm saying? Whether they engineer or whether they making beats or whether they write hooks. But that house is full of talent. Houses, all them houses, Circle House Studios, the White House in LA, been in some big places, and it's interns all over the place because you need that new sound. You ain't gonna always be able to come up with a new sound or keep up with what's popular when you already, like you said, in the mix of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I say how important. It's a good question. I know that editing gotta help having somebody on the team. I used to run around my boy, shout out Mikey T, the movie star. I used to run around my boy and all the editing by himself. Shooting it, dumping it on the computer, trying to get in, and it's like erasing that aspect because they do journalism, so it's kind of like you want your video to be out first.
Yeah.
You gotta edit in the car, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
really at one point it was like a badge of honor. I do it all me, but
Yeah.
Right.
That's
When
a
you
lot of
start
sleepless
bumping.
nights though, right?
But when you start playing ball and you get down to it, all these dudes got help.
Yeah.
Your favorite, whatever, he say he has help.
But see, people, that H word right there, some people don't want to accept that.
Man, you got
That
to.
H word, bro, especially
Got to.
when you are a person who had to do that from the jump. You don't know when to turn it off, so it's like a badge of honor.
Right.
But you are having an anxiety attack, or you can't sleep at night, or you're nervous and your
Right.
brain is all messed up because you're trying to keep that up. And it's like, bro, you gotta know when to bring people on.
Right.
I'm okay with 70% of the work being mine, 65%. And the other whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Still taking the workload, you say?
Yeah. I'm okay with taking most of it.
Right.
Bro, I hit so many roadblocks that this year alone that showed me you gotta have other people involved.
Right.
Especially when you can't make it or when you're on a deadline or something pop up in your life. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
got deadlines to meet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why, like you said, 3 steps ahead. It's, you know what I'm saying? Same way I like to treat everything. It's just like we talk about with the podcast, with our music. We want everything, we want the artwork done. We want the songs mixed before we even start letting people know that it's about to come out.
It's mentally, it's good on the mind, bro. And you know you can just sit back, y'all can sit back on the couch and be like, I got this right, we got all of it right here. Alright, when we're gonna release it. Alright, cool. It's not on some, yo, let's do it tomorrow. When the next one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, they ain't moving like that anyway. The people we inspire to be like,
Right.
they ain't moving like that, dog. They moving like ahead of time.
Right.
A lot of people got 2022 in the works right now. Like a lot of people planning that.
As they should.
When you doing what you doing, especially, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Because physically we right here in 2020, but they not gonna see us until 2021.
Right.
You know, it's just about being prepared.
I think though, like albums don't take much to make. A movie can take like 2-3 years, 4
Editing,
years.
bro.
You know what I mean?
I can
Like,
imagine, right?
You know what I mean?
Especially
Like,
the new digital movies, like
Yeah,
the Transformers, like what the fuck?
album might take you 7 months.
Yo, so because you gotta think, right? You gotta think, bro. You know, these movies are funded by big corporations, and whoever got that money, bro, they in the hot seat. So
Right.
it's like,
As far as getting it done.
yeah, they're gonna be like, all right, you said you pitched us that idea, we down for it.
Yeah.
Now let's make sure that shit comes to life exactly like that. Cause why? Cause we put that gazillion dollars on it. Like,
Yeah.
that shit better be right.
One of
Take
my
your
movies
time.
one of my movies is Tropic Thunder, and it got it's basically like that. It's like, they got one director, he got all these stars to deal with. How the fuck is you gonna make this movie come together? And all the pressure is on
Right.
you.
Yeah, bro. Pressure is real.
especially that kind of pressure was $100 million involved.
Yeah, that's big boy money.
Yeah, so imagine
That
a
ain't
$100 million set and all the pressure on you.
Niggas be tripping on that $100 you just borrowed.
That's for real.
Yeah, I gotta get home. I gotta get $100.
Yo, I want to know about that. You just brought that up. How do that work? Like, who be funding these movies? Be giving these guys this money for them to make these movies?
Well, it's just, you gotta think, it's probably all type of people coming in on movies as far as investment.
Yeah.
You probably got basketball owners. There's no telling who you would reach out to.
Mm-hmm. I think.
I mean, imagine if all of us had 20 million. I'm like, all right, I want to come up with a movie. I know
We
he
make
could
a-
probably
we
throw
make
2
a-
million in with me.
Yeah,
Bless might throw
that's-
3.
That's just like that movie, Top Boy.
We make a bad movie.
Yeah.
Top Boy was
Is that Drake?
he funded it,
Right.
Or man, I don't know.
Well, no,
Say it.
I know he
Can't-
attached to it.
He attached to it, but
Right.
I'm pretty sure he attached himself so that they could get funding, or he funded it.
Oh, which is right.
You know what I'm
It's a chess
saying?
move.
Because if Drake is attached to something, that investor is going to say, hell yeah, I'm doing it
All I gotta
because I'm
see-
going to get my bread back.
Yep. All I gotta see is the cosign that Drake said.
I'm going to get my bread back.
Right.
I'm going to fund that bread.
The series
I'm
is pretty
gonna
good,
get that
too.
bread. Yeah, I like it.
And they redid it though, wasn't it? One
It was
before?
2
It was the
movies.
first one, and it got
Yeah.
discontinued.
Exactly. It
was-
ended like it was going to continue again.
Yeah, it was on some like that's what I've been taking time out to do this year too. Is just seeing. I've been noticing like America, we not the only ones that got that systemic racism thing going on.
Yeah.
Oh,
That shit is
In
everywhere.
London, yeah, because that's a black
that
movie
shit's
about the hood that came out a couple
Yeah,
years
that
back,
shit
and they canceled it for no reason.
Yeah.
But
That-
Drake saw it and
And
was
put
like,
it back out.
yeah.
It's a dope.
It's pretty
If it was
dope.
up to United Kingdom, they wouldn't have.
They wouldn't
Right.
show it.
Exactly.
Right. Because they don't want to be portrayed like that, you feel?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because that's like one of the places that have cameras everywhere. It was the first one. of
It's
the
like the
places.
movie The Interview with fucking James Franco's
How-
Seth Rogen.
how-
and
how-
they got it banned
Yeah.
from the movie theater. They
Yeah.
try to disrespect Kim Jong-un.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah,
in the movie,
yeah,
they try to
yeah,
disrespect
yeah.
him. And he threatened, but not threatened, well, he sent that message over to America. Like, listen, if y'all let that movie get released in the theaters, it's going to be a problem. And it never hit the theater. It went straight to DVD and Netflix.
Yeah, because like they see, shit, like they want the perception to look well.
Right.
Bro, literally, if you research what's going down in London, bro, them niggas, it's a big knife. They in the knives.
Right.
They ain't shooting niggas. They keep running up on you with machetes.
Right. Right.
You
They
gotta
don't got
be-
guns over there.
To us,
No,
we
they
make
say-
fun of. They do. But I'm saying to America, we make fun of the UK and think about
Right.
Austin Powers and shit.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
like
some
that over there.
real. And you gotta be a real bad dude to
But
want
they
to
really
kill
fight.
you with a knife.
Yeah, and they really fight like you saying. Like, they going with clubs and bats and shit still.
That's
Like the
what I'm
Warriors.
saying. They ain't shooting.
Yeah.
It's easy to. I'm gonna be across the street and shoot you.
Nah, these niggas is up
Niggas
front.
that gotta go up to you. They gotta have the confidence. They gotta be physically strong to get the job done.
My nigga Bronx listen to a lot of UK rappers, man. He be showing me videos and shit. They definitely look like they playing that part, man.
Yeah, they lit.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't have time too. But
Some of them dudes look crazy.
But it's the flip side of
Can't
how
even
they-
show their face in the videos. Gotta wear masks.
But that's just like how somebody, I could be talking to somebody from Brooklyn and saying like, yeah, Niagara Falls is rough.
Right.
You know, like what? With the falls running down the thing with rocks?
Right.
I ain't going over there.
Right.
They kind of got a better idea about Buffalo
Right.
because of the content that's been released.
So a lot of city niggas end up here and they see, you know what I'm saying? They start seeing like, yo, this town is fucking
Yeah.
wild. It's just like a smaller part of where I'm at.
Yeah, they put numbers
That's
up
it.
there. Don't get it
Yeah,
twisted.
and they get to the bag up here. You won't even understand it. You know what I'm saying?
I show the statistics in this area one time.
Especially for population. We
I was-
number one as far as population and crime.
Yeah, I showed that to a Brooklyn die hard. I'm from New York.
Right.
I showed him like, listen, bro, y'all ain't doing shit.
Right.
He's like, wow.
the long while. It's like a Flavor Flav wow.
So relax.
Yo, so what was one of your favorite sets you was ever a part of?
Oh man.
Do you have one? Like a top one?
Heard of.
The first thing in my mind.
Yeah, I don't care if you
something
was
that
shooting. I'm just if you was there.
Okay. It would have to be. Oh man.
You was on the set.
Yeah. Hold on, give me a second. I'm actually going.
I'll put some thought in that.
Man. It had to be the one. Remember when Jeezy and Rick Ross was like beefing?
Yeah.
The War Ready song, the one that got them together.
War Ready. What was that?
War Ready.
That's Tracy T.
Yeah, him.
Tracy T is the hook.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah,
It was at Jeezy and Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was interesting.
Teflon Don.
Seeing them come together.
Oh. That happened in Miami.
That was cool.
Did it happen in Miami?
That was in New Orleans.
Oh,
That was because All-Star Weekend was in New Orleans.
It's crazy because you brought that song up, and I met Tracy T at the Self-Made listening session at Circle House Studios in Miami. The day they first put the chain on him, he had a song started with a 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Meek Mill kind of took him under his wing after that.
Right.
Yeah, after he did, because he did this started with 16. Then he ended up on Ross' album. I think he was just getting out of jail too. I was like, yo, how the fuck you get here? He was a young boy, 22. I was like, yo, that's dope. And so you was a part of that video. Was he there?
I wasn't a part of it. That was when I was.
Oh, he was there.
I was definitely on my. I was in my protege vibes. I was
Okay.
definitely watching my mentor. But for me, I would say my favorite one was this year. I did. That was a cool joint, bro. I did my first Afrobeat video, and if you know me, or even if you know me a little bit, you know I love Afrobeat. I love what's going on in Africa, and I guess I manifested that opportunity because I was supposed to shoot it 2019 around this time in Miami, but I think Keri Hilson was she didn't get out of her deal, so she couldn't make no moves.
Yeah.
So they hit me in March. It was like, yo, we want to shoot it in March. No, they hit me in February talking about shooting it in March. But the reason why I liked it is because I got to bring, I got to use the models from Buffalo. I had the power to book models that I wanted to book.
Right.
Usually artists kind of like when it's a bigger label,
Call it that's already taken care of.
Casting call.
They try to get one just barely, and they be more like on it. Like,
Right.
They want everybody to look like Halle Berry.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I was like, yo, I got the models, and it was cool, man. We rented a car, we got everybody out here. We drove up, got them in the Airbnb. And we was there for like 2 days. It was like an overall experience.
Yeah, especially for the models.
Yeah.
Had to be pretty dope for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the chicks
To put you in that, for you to put them in that opportunities though.
That's gotta be fun though, to pick them out. I mean, like, they be just, it's gotta
But
be
I'm sure
fire.
after all of his years of vibrations, you probably just took some solid ones. Did you have some that was like kind of loyal?
Definitely over years.
Right.
Yeah,
I would think, right.
Yep. So
Ones you worked with.
Yeah.
You worked
Worked with in the past. Yeah.
That's
and,
dope.
And one of them was I had shot a video for one of the homies out here, and it was on some real gutter shit, and she was there. So I told her about this one. This is a big label.
Oh, she was iffy.
No, she
Oh, okay.
came. She's like, yo, any video you want me to be a part of, I'm down, right? But she came thinking it was a dangerous day when I met her.
Right.
Basically. She was still down. So she came to New York thinking it was going to be on this type of time.
Oh, she thought she was on the
So
set.
she seen all the cameras and shit, the big cameras, the big lights, and all the crew and shit like that.
Right.
She's like, wait, what room we shooting in? This what they shooting a movie in here? I'm like, no, this is our city. She's like, when she Dominican, she's like, Bobby, chill. You lying, Bobby. But she killed it. She killed it, bro. But I just like being able to support, like, just help
Inspiring people is the ones you gotta help.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
the people that kind of like they want it, they don't know if it can happen.
Right.
Because a moment like that changed their whole perception, bro.
Yeah, that shit changed lives.
No,
Right.
Bro, one of the girls, bro, like, these girls we're having shit going on, bro, like going through all types of stuff, with the baby father,
I'm already
got
know,
a
right.
son,
Yeah.
and they want to model, they want to do these,
But they
what I mean?
can't really.
Right, and then this one girl, when she saw it on TV, and once she saw, I sent her a video of, it was a video of kids going crazy, watching it in Africa,
Right.
watching her on there, and she was like, wow. And her son was watching her. Mom, that's you on TV? Like,
Yeah.
that does things, you know what I mean? Now, in his head, he growing up like, man, my mom
His mom made it.
Yeah,
That's okay.
yeah. And that's why, I like that stuff. That's why, that's to answer your question. I would say that was one of my reasons. That's the reason.
One of my best moments in my life, nigga. I went to try out for Freestyle Friday. I went to auditions. You know what I'm saying? I was driving out to DC Dolo.
It was in DC?
Yep. The BET
Oh, the
headquarters.
auditions?
Yeah, the BET headquarters is
Right.
in DC.
Right.
Yep. I drove out there twice. You know what I'm saying? Audition though, but they was like, when they on TV, they were showing who's hot, who's not. When they said the who's hot part and they showed me, and my son say that shit, man, come on. Man.
You can't tell your son nothing.
Yeah, that phone call was like, I'm gonna do this shit for the rest of my life. That moment helped me realize I'm doing this shit for the rest of my life. My
That's
son was so
dope.
amped and excited to see his dad on that TV. My mom was seeing it, so it was like, that shit was huge for me. Like,
Bro, I feel like if you do it.
so for you to do that for somebody, bro,
Yeah.
salute, man.
Yeah, thank you. You doing that? Like, I can't wait. I'm pro that, bro. Like, bring your kid to your dreams. You know what I mean? Like, when you get your first show, or like, let them be around the whole process so they can see what it takes.
Yeah. They're about to get into podcasting, at least for public speaking. I just want them down here. I will sit them there and interview them, like, just to get them in the field. And I told them, man, learn how to run a studio. All this is at your, even if you don't need it.
Right.
It's just free knowledge to go out there in the world with. Who knows,
See
you
if
might,
see if you want to do it.
right? Or you might end up somewhere where they like, yo, this is Pro Tools. You press a button and press somebody or something.
That shit is,
Right.
that shit is a trade at this point.
It is,
Because
yeah.
I went to school for it. Honestly, I went to school to learn how to use Pro Tools. And once I learned how to fucking do what I wanted it to do,
He's gone.
biggest regret of my life. I ain't even laughing.
But see, I don't think colleges know how to teach everybody properly. You feel what I'm saying? I just don't think. Like, you just can't teach me textbook. I'm not a textbook learner. You feel what I'm saying? I need somebody that's, like, now if I could pay to go sit next to a top engineer or something, they personally teach me the game, I'll probably be the one of the nicest
The
niggas ever.
beauty of it is your kids got YouTube now, so they can just sit in front of this shit,
Yeah, that's
pull
true.
it up. Okay.
Yeah,
It just need to be trade schools.
they do.
That whole system needs to be changed.
Yeah.
We need it. Like,
I'm on that wave, man, because I'll be into the community, man. So I know you're going to try to get into this Jensen
Music,
thing.
music engineering is a fucking trade, man.
bro,
Yeah.
not only that, bro, it's money, bro.
Right. That's what it
You know
is.
what credit is about, bro.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't teach you. They don't teach you.
It'd be times, years ago, I'd be calling about stuff that I feel like I should have learned in 9th grade.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll be
Right.
calling people that, you know what I mean? Like, why are we scrambling for things that we need to know? But we can easily learn earth science.
Right.
And to this day, I'm like,
Right.
I haven't
I
used
don't- yeah.
earth science, bro.
Full
And I had to pass that in order to
Yeah.
fucking
They
graduate.
make it important.
Bro,
What have social studies done for you? Like, social studies ain't did
I
shit.
get social studies because it was sort of like some history.
But they lied.
But they lied.
All right, okay.
But that's about the,
They
exactly.
lying.
It
so-
wasn't the true
right,
history.
exactly. They're not teaching us the right shit. So it's like, all like you said, why not replace that shit with some real life shit that we
Things
need?
you're gonna need.
Yeah.
They need to get to the point, man, because it's getting to that point where it's like these children are smarter than us, and I was smarter than what they was teaching back then.
Oh yeah.
So it's
That's
like,
fire.
bro, you won't keep pulling out the textbooks
Yeah.
on these people when at home everything around them is interactive iPads and shit.
Right.
Just that alone is a culture shock, I feel like, to a kid.
Right.
Sitting in class, you have to sit in class or you're gonna get in trouble. So they making you sit down, they making you listen, but you're not even making the territory, you know?
You're not using
Comfortable.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're not catering to the kids.
nobody's saying open up Instagram for them, but like even small as an iPad. Like, spend that
It's
with
crazy
your
you said that though, because they tried laptops for us as high school kids.
Yeah,
And it's
we
2020,
did.
and these
They gave
kids,
us laptops.
a desk should be a tablet. The physical desk should have a touchscreen tablet.
Right.
But the situation with the lockdown, a lot of kids don't want to even go back to school.
Some of them do, yo, because your friends. I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
you missing
it's
out.
big, yeah. Because then I'm on both sides. I got a son that don't go to school at all, and I got my daughter that's like, shit, I'm waiting for my little 2 days I get. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get out the crib for my 2 days.
I think the younger kids would like it more than the older kids.
I don't fuck with school at all, man. That shit's a prison, man. They run it like a fucking prison. They tell you how to move. School ain't shit, man. School ain't never been shit. They lock the doors on you. They tell you can't leave. If you leave, you get suspended. There's all type of detentions. And man, fuck school.
But see, I was blessed, right?
And they say they do that to kind of prepare the kids for prison.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they say by the fourth grade, if a kid reading level or whatever ain't at a certain level, they said they build a jail cell for them.
And you know what's crazy to add on to? My girl put me on to this earlier this year, right? In these suburban schools, right? I don't know about this area, right? But in these suburban schools, like in different states and shit, they got therapy.
The kids?
Yes.
That's
They
amazing.
take you in there and express your feelings.
Right.
We ain't had that.
Hell no. Right.
We probably needed
Therapy was the
a lot of
belt,
people was
boy.
going through shit like that.
Yo, therapy was the belt, boy. I'm
Right.
telling you.
Right. Which is damaging when you get older.
But that's the reason why they want kids back in school, because they said like child abuse went down while kids was out of school.
Man, they want kids back to school. That's bread, man.
That too.
It's a
That
great
too.
dollar, man. I'm
That
telling
too.
you, everybody you gotta feed and all that shit. They add that up, get this funded, and use it for something else. That's what the fuck they
The
do.
school I went to performing arts, and I was blessed with that situation because I was happy to go to school
Where that was at?
in Buffalo.
Okay.
And that was smooth. But see, they tried to do that because I had an experience with all type of schools. I was hopping at one point before I stayed at performing arts, and I went to like Burger, which is an auto driven like cars.
Yeah.
Teach others. But even there, they wasn't teaching you how to do cars as heavy as they should have.
Right.
They taught you the basics, basically.
They're gonna teach you brakes, shocks, shit like that.
But they didn't go hard with it.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, if somebody can make money off cars,
A lot.
that's a good
It's a
industry.
lot.
You need that.
Yeah, niggas, you open your garage right in the back, you kill. It's a lot of hood mechanics that just pull up to their crib, they doing your shit right in the backyard.
Right. So it's like,
But you gotta have a trade to do it, is what
I
you're
feel
saying.
like moving forward, it needs to be trade based, and
Yeah.
then the subjects around that need to be guided on the businesses of it. Okay, this makes this range of year of you know what I mean? Like you should charge this coming up. You should charge this when you get to a certain experience. This is how you pay your employees. That's the mathematics of it.
Yeah, 'cause some people don't know that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they say, how they pay you matters on your experience. You know what I'm saying? If I just started something, maybe like a beginner, but if I got 30 years experience, then you gotta pay me like that. My time is worth different than that nigga that just started yesterday.
Right.
You know what I mean? Y'all want to talk about Verzuz with you? I know you into that shit, ain't you?
Heavy.
I know. I just knew you would fuck with the Verzuz. I only watched Jadakiss versus Fab.
Oh, word.
That's the only one I watched.
That's the only one you watched?
Yeah,
I think that's the only one I watched.
Yeah.
I watched some of the X one.
I watched all of them.
I watched all of them.
Yeah.
The recent one, I respected it. I did not have a good time. I actually think
Too
that
short.
was,
E40
I
had
actually
it.
think that was the worst one.
Uh-huh.
But
I heard they had the most expensive set though. They
It's
spent
one-
$500,000 on that set.
it's one of those things where that shit probably was a Snoop Dogg's spot though.
What?
Nah, they had it in the arena. It was a special. It was arena.
Oh, for Too Short though?
But
Yeah.
see, but that area when I was living in LA, bro, everybody I was around on an everyday basis was from the Bay Area, so they would kind of give me culture, right? Like they would
Right.
put me on game. Like I'll tell you a story. I moved in with these 3 dudes, right? And I just thought they was rappers. They had a studio there. They had girls around. They had the whole situation. And then I didn't know until the 3rd month I was living with them that they were Bay Area legends. They was hype. They was a part of the hyphy
movement.
Word.
and they were saying,
You know about the hyphy movement?
Yeah, because I
bro.
know about
They
it.
would
He
say-
definitely
they-
know about
My
it.
boy named Main Manish. Shout out to my boy Main Manish. Shout out to my boy Clyde Carson, which who created. I don't know if you know, but it was in a video game. If you would, it's slow down, and slow down. You know you can't test it.
It
Too
was
fast
in the
on
Need
gas
for
and-
Speed, I think.
Slow down. So he was my roommate,
Right.
but he would tell me, bro, I'm when you go to the Bay Area, you'll see out there.
Right.
But I did my
Read that
research.
photo.
But though I say that to say that bubble is very thick with culture, so I can understand those songs. It didn't impact me because I'm from over here,
Right.
and it didn't impact nobody on this side, I don't think. But in that bubble, that Verzuz was probably the best
The
because
illest shit.
those songs
Right.
was something.
And who they is.
Exactly.
Them two people.
You can't go to the Bay Area and say E40 is not like a Jay-Z.
Right.
He is though.
No, he is in the Bay, right?
That's
He
what I'm
is
saying.
like
He like the God.
You will
He
be
would
in
know.
a fight immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I rock with Bay Area music because it's a melting pot.
Sugar free.
I learned that from my boy
Sugar
named
free.
AG Cubano, man. Shout out to AG, man. Like, he was heavy in the Bay, man. And the way they spoke on people like E40 and them.
Yeah.
They
Mac
they
Dre.
is, yeah.
Listen,
Mac Dre.
They
Mac
is the
Dre.
legends. They is the
Yeah.
legends.
Mac Dre.
Because they did it. My God, bro.
No, but Mac Dre is fire and the Riders was fire. I know there's one nigga that used to, man. I know niggas from Utah that know these niggas.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That whole bubble around there, bro. Like, what's that small version of Vegas? Reno. And
Yeah, Reno. Yep.
Sacramento, not Sacramento, Seattle,
Yeah.
the Bay Area. Whoever's a legend out there, they'll go over there and that whole little region, they get bread.
Right.
And you know how expensive it is to live out in San Francisco alone.
Right.
Right? That's like New York City prices, probably more because of the whole that's tech world.
Right.
So
Sure.
the real estate out there is crazy, but they out there sustaining.
Right.
The funny thing
That's
about the
crazy.
music is like I got experience to it moving to Atlanta.
Okay.
I never heard it in New York City, but when I moved to Atlanta, that's what they rocked. That's why Too Short was able to go to Atlanta. E40 was able to go to Atlanta because they was playing that back in like 95, 96.
The
See, it's
only
weird though, 'cause
Detroit
we
city-
was on Too Short when I was younger for some reason.
The only
I
he
heard a lot
has
of
some
people listen
commercial
to it.
hits.
Okay, right.
But the only
'Cause
East
E40
Coast-
not so much.
The East Coast, the only East Coast city I would say is Detroit that really rock with E40 in the Bay.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe it's the pimp culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pimp
They
culture.
rap like that now.
Exactly.
Offbeat.
Yeah.
They just
They've been
talking
doing that
rapping.
in the Bay.
Detroit.
They've been
Yeah,
doing that
they
in the
talking
Bay.
rapping.
They've been
Right.
doing that in the Bay.
So what was your favorite? What was your favorite verses?
I ain't gonna hold you. I like the earlier ones because it was interactive. Like it was literally like two niggas are going live together and they playing beats.
Well, it got bigger. The bigger, anytime something get big, they gotta have the.
And they was saying that it wasn't gonna get that way.
The Hit
man.
Boy joint was interesting.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's that Hit Boy and Boy Wonder.
Yeah.
That was fire. Then you got the well, what else was my favorite? I definitely appreciated the Snoop and DMX.
You appreciated Just Stop Arrogant, Badu.
Oh, I respected it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not,
Yeah.
it wasn't too much talking.
Oh, see, I ain't watching.
Feelings.
Women.
My
Women.
My girl, that
Yeah.
was her shit.
Women.
Oh, oh, your girl.
Oh no, but the top one was the Jeezy and Gucci though.
Oh,
The
okay.
top one was the
To
Jeezy.
me, it was Bounty Killer Beanie, man. That was my
Okay,
favorite one.
okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gucci Man and Jeezy was good too, though. I like that one.
I like that because of the whole story and the whole the roller coaster of emotions. as
Well,
a
that shit
viewer.
felt more like, even though I didn't watch it, I mean, everybody was here, they was watching it, so it was like real intense, because motherfuckers like, nah, Gucci got that round, don't get Jeezy. They was going at it. That shit was like built up like a prize fight.
Yo, bro. That
Real
shit
life,
was
like,
so
Mayweather's
much
about to come
emotions,
home.
bro. Especially when he started talking his talk about how,
Yeah.
Put
bring
him in.
somebody else down here, I'll do it again. I tell you what.
Pull them up the dirt.
I tell you what. That's all he was saying.
So do you think it was like the grown man versus the nigga that's still a little bitter? Everybody was kind of portraying it like that from what I got from it. Like Jeezy more like, nigga, that's so long ago.
I am not a street nigga.
Right.
I'm from Eastside Buffalo, but I'm not of Eastside Buffalo.
Okay.
So I can't relate, but I can imagine if you have someone that you know that literally wanted your life to end, allegedly,
Right.
I would feel a way about it. But obviously, even when I grow as a person, I still gonna be like, man,
Right.
nigga.
Yeah, you tried to off me for a fucking chain.
Like,
That's what I was saying, but I don't like you said.
Yeah.
I'm not a street nigga.
Yeah. I can't relate, but I can't. But that, I mean, honestly, not even a street nigga. It's just a human, right?
Well,
Like,
street niggas got some dumbass rules, trust me, man. From the streets.
Nah,
I'm
As
a
a
hood nigga, but I'm
human,
not a
though.
street
Niggas
nigga.
die over dumb shit.
as a human, though, if you know that somebody in the past did something that could have been really detrimental to my life, although I've moved past that, I'm still gonna think about it.
Right. Yeah. It's gonna be on the back of your mind forever. Every time you see that man. gonna feel some type.
Maybe he might not know more. Maybe that was like a moment where he kind of officially left it behind.
That was the first time they saw each other, though, right? Like
Yeah.
in the same room in the shorts. So
Yeah.
you letting emotions out, you flexing. I get it.
Right.
I get it. That's everything coming out.
You said Beanie Man, that was your favorite?
Beanie Man Bounty Killer.
Yeah.
Because it was the first one in the one room. And they
Oh,
really
was it?
they really have history.
Right. As far as like was it more of a good vibe in there?
Me, it's my
No, I'm talking about between them. You said as far as like history.
yeah, because they've been battling since '91.
Oh, okay.
They got their whole careers based on songs against each other.
Right.
Like their whole career from like beginning to they stopped like a couple years ago. Now they perform them songs and shows.
Right.
So I seen the show again, but everybody else got to see the show. But I've been watching that same show since '91.
Right. Bless, you got a favorite one? You said you just really tapped in with the.
No, I liked. I definitely liked the Hit Boy Wonder joint. That shit was fire. They was playing beats. They was like, niggas know I produced this. It was shit playing.
Go back to that.
Yeah, it was shit playing. I didn't even fucking. I'm like, he made that.
I like that one. I like the one.
See, that's why
the
them-
battle one.
Them the ones,
producer ones.
them the ones I'm gonna go back and watch because I like the element of surprise to seeing a nigga play a song that I didn't even know he was attached to.
Even the
it.
songwriting joints.
Yeah.
Neo
The
and
funny one, Sean Garrett and The Dream was hilarious.
that was hilarious.
But it was entertaining aside from that because you like, dang, I didn't know homie wrote that.
Yeah,
You know,
niggas
I
was
think it
writing
should
bangers.
move back to that
To that.
because then you get education and entertainment all in one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Jadakiss did a little bit of that. That's why it surprised me. Like I did not know he wrote the intro to Victory, Puffy part on Victory. Until he played it.
Yeah, man. Sauce Money was writing for Puff. Puff had so
No,
many
Puff had
writers.
mad writers, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying in
Puff
that
had-
instance though, I didn't know.
You ain't know
Jadakiss.
that. Yeah, you ain't know.
He
Yeah,
played
yeah.
two, All About the Benjamins verse
Yeah,
was
yeah,
his.
yeah.
From
He wrote
Puffy.
a lot.
Man, Puffy
Yeah.
can do no wrong in my book.
Nah, that's just a smart
Puff
ass
a
businessman. Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
Right. But you know, sometimes, man, like, man, you know, it's about who can make the clothes look better, man. You feel what I'm saying? Puffy was that dude where it's like, he had so much star power, like, there's no way that some of the people that was writing for him could make them same songs and make them hits.
He was our,
You need Puffy attached to it.
he was our mentor.
Learn from Puff a lot can come from dancing in the background.
Come on,
man.
Right.
Dead ass.
That's a fact.
A lot can come from that.
Yeah.
I studied him like nothing.
Played the role. A&R, he went through the ranks. I respect careers like that more. And not to go into the Tupac Biggie is why I always chose Tupac more. I seen Tupac come from background dancer with Digital Underground. You know, he climbed the ranks and then became the best. You know, like Biggie just had like a power. He had Puffy on his side. You know what I'm saying?
And the
Like,
sound.
Yeah.
I like the thing about it, I respect both artists, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But the sound, like Biggie had a set sound. I don't think, me personally, not taking nothing away from Biggie, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's Puffy though. Puffy,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Puffy's-
saying.
Let's move back, guys. We gotta move back.
What's up?
Puffy was inspired by what Dre was doing.
Yeah. Okay.
They just did it
With the samples, all of that.
Same.
Yeah. Exactly.
the same thing. So
Right.
I feel you. Dre did that.
I
though.
never even thought of that.
No, I'm
man.
saying the West Coast sound they was making, but I'm saying what Puffy came with Puffy had a whole different way of doing it. He sampled Parliament.
When Dre, no.
Dre was sampling Parliament.
Uh-huh.
And when Puffy came out, he started sampling Isley Brothers and stuff like that.
Me right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's George Clinton.
Yeah,
Parliament.
yeah.
Yeah.
But what
Yeah,
I'm
I can agree.
He a
What-
West
what-
Coast
Puffy,
legend too.
what Puffy did do,
George Clinton.
that,
Shout out to him.
what Puffy did Dre did do was create the imagery,
yeah, that's what
the
I'm
marketing, and the image.
Yeah.
Like he took Jodeci and he saw what the R&B people was doing, and he's like, "Nah, we're gonna make y'all look like hood niggas.
Right. Right.
We're gonna dress y'all in jerseys.
Right.
We're gonna take Mary J. Blige. We're gonna look exactly like where you from."
And Biggie quickly went from that jersey to Versace
Exactly.
because it was an image thing.
Exactly.
It's like big
So he
dude.
honed in on the brand.
Yeah, smart man.
Yeah, smart.
But I think that probably come from the A&R background, the hustling, because that.
He was a party promoter as well.
Yeah, come on.
like his best friend fired him. And they best friends to the end, you know what I mean?
I'm going back to watch all y'all verses. It's gonna be tough to watch yours. I'm gonna watch that shit though. I
Yeah.
want to watch all the ones.
It's probably gonna be tough, even for me. I didn't really tap into it. I think it was also Labor Day too.
What the Beanie Man shit?
Yeah, it was Labor Day, so it was a lot going on.
Yeah.
Like I was already out and about, but I'm not a reggae dance hall guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I am a reggae guy now,
Yeah, you left for you.
but not dance hall. I'm a Chronics.
Yeah, I know.
I like Chronics, the slow, thoughtful, the Bob Marley.
So down the line, or say, what would be your ideal versus?
Me?
Yeah, like one that you just like. If you could put two people together, who would them two artists be?
Right now, give me like a second, cause that's
Right.
that's
I want to add. I want all three. Y'all to answer.
Nah, I
If one
can
of y'all-
already tell you who mine is, bro. It's just straight up, simple, plain cut,
Who?
chalk.
Who you gonna put in the room?
Hovin'
Jay and Nas.
Yeah, Jane
That'd be
Simple.
fire. That'd be
Simple.
fire though too.
Simple.
Because they gonna end with Takeover and Ether. I don't know.
Great,
Nah,
great.
I don't think so. Because Jay can't play Takeover against Ether. He lose that. He gotta play Blueprint 2 against Ether.
Fire. But
That's
are
dope.
we going
That's the.
vocals with them, or is it just
whatever they
production?
created.
What you mean?
Whatever.
No, it's anything.
They created.
Anything, huh?
Yeah. If they catalog, if they produced it, if they wrote it, if they sung it.
I do it better.
Pharrell.
I think Pharrell and
Ooh.
Timbaland be a way better battle.
But Timberland went against Swiss, right?
That was not on the Verzuz thing. It was just the first one.
Oh, because they behind all of this, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But you gotta think about Swiss. All of his sonically, all his music he produced is for battles. It
Yeah.
make you feel like nigga, what's up?
Oh, energy.
Yeah,
And
and then you gotta add him.
Right.
All you need is bruh.
Yeah, the person.
All you need on a song is a Swiss ad lib in general.
Right.
No, that's true. That's very true.
God damn it. Imagine that on a dirty old track, bro.
Oh, I need it. I need it Swiss. Niggas been saying we got the same nose and everything. Niggas send me an ad lib.
He said Ye though. I don't think Ye can ever do a versus just because of the amount of people that go into making the music he made. It's
But
it's mad niggas.
Yeah, but that'd be interesting though because then we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah, but even producing is
Oh, H to the Izzo, he gonna be able to pull out hits.
he can pull his
Pharrell and
classics
Neptunes,
out.
bro.
He can pull his classics out, but Pharrell is just that's Pharrell. It ain't really too many people.
Neptunes, bro. Chad.
Yeah, but
Asian cat.
yeah, it was 3 of them.
Yeah.
But Ye is Ye
Yeah,
always.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
He
Ye
wasn't consistent
pull
with the people he
in.
exactly.
Yeah. Ye pulling people in for different albums, different sounds.
Jesus was Travis.
Travis, you got the old white dude, Beastie Boys,
Yeah.
Rick Rubin.
Yeah.
The other white dude
Yeah.
that played a guitar from Houston.
Yeah.
I can't think of his
Keith
name.
Bates.
Yeah, I can't think of his name, but
Who, not Barker. No,
Nah.
he drums.
I can't think of his fucking name. But he an older white dude. He in his,
Bad
like his
boy, too.
50s.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah.
Mofo.
Yo, I'm flipping mine though, man. I want to see Beyonce and Alicia Keys.
That's not good.
I
I'd rather
would
see
love to see
Beyonce and
that.
Rihanna.
No.
And Rihanna's gonna win.
Ah.
Woo!
That is fire. That is fire, but
She's gonna win.
I think equally. I don't know if Rihanna's voice is actually that good enough to go against the
Music-wise.
two.
Music-wise, that's gonna be a good
tough.
Yeah, hit wise. That's why I say Beyonce and Alicia. I think they got equally good enough singing songs and kind of. Well, no, at least don't really do the party records that
blowout.
big.
Yeah.
That's a blowout. I ain't gonna lie.
Party records. So,
I got a question for DZ, man. Female wise, probably in the last 5 years, what's the most firest video you've seen come out from a female artist? Like that could have been me type shit.
What's happening in Africa? Some artist named Tiwa Savage. She's like the Rihanna of Africa.
Plug it in. What's that? It's on YouTube because
She
I've
got
never
several.
seen it.
She got several. I would say Tiwa Savage. American wise, Rihanna always kills it. I always like what SZA, Solange, Snow. If you want to think about somebody new, Snow Allegra. Snow Allegra got good visual aesthetic. So all of her videos, I like people who got who understands their vision their overall vibe, visuals,
Right.
and then consistent with it. You know what I'm saying?
So who you draw influence from, as far as directors?
Anthony Mandler.
I never heard of him.
Anthony
What-
Mandler.
What is it? What's his body?
What's the body?
Holy Grail.
Oh,
Rihanna, all the early Rihannas. Drake, Find Your Love. Drake, Over. Death of Auto-Tune.
It's already speaking.
Jay-Z.
right,
Yeah.
right. So he real tight in with that.
Big Boy.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, look at the videos you just made.
Big Boy. That's and what's funny is when I first started coming up, just trying to do this stuff, I fell in love with Hype. I fell in love with Anthony Mandler. I fell in love with Melina, who helped me, the Black recently she came out last year, and Clyde basically.
Slim
Oh, Queen is Slim.
The homie.
Yeah, Queen is Slim.
And it was Taj. And out of those four, Taj was my mentor, and Taj was the mentee of Anthony Mandler. So in the sense, whatever Anthony Mandler taught Taj, I learned.
You learned, right?
And they very lighting driven, very lighting driven. More than that though, but the abstract storytelling, all that shit.
I mean, you did. I mean, we was on set. You can't get enough, right?
Yeah.
Can't get enough, man. Like the way you put it together, like you break two trees. Like it was like simple. We was kind of thinking like, how's he about to make this work? But
We was in
still, when
Brazil.
you go back to the motherfucking video, like we took people to Ramses after that, and then like after we chill, we like, yo, we shot can't get enough. Like where?
That's the Pico video?
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit was fire.
Right. That's DC right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My day outside the office, the intro, we shot that. Even we had to make some last minute changes. The video still came on fire. Yeah, bad weather, everything. Still made it happen.
Yeah, it's all circumstances, man.
But you always had a vision, and I respect that. Like, it was just not like, because you was kind of the first director I came across that was not looking at me after I said I need a video shot, because a lot of people work that way. You know what I'm saying? Where we from, you tell a nigga you want to shoot a video, that nigga's showing up with his camera. He don't ask you to send him a song or nothing. He just gonna show up with a camera and say, so where we shooting at?
That's a videographer.
Exactly. So if I put the whole vision together and tell them where the scene's at and tell them where everybody's standing, then I wrote and directed that video, right?
He should be getting
Or no.
shit.
Did you take it like that? Can I see that?
I'm trying to translate it right. A videographer is usually like, say if you want an event covered,
Yeah.
that's videography work. So
Right.
if you want a podcast,
Videography.
it's videography.
Right.
But when it comes to like a project, storytelling,
Right.
you the director.
Right. So, okay, listen, I made this song. I need a vision. I send it to you.
Now,
Because then
I
like
can
you
tell
said,
them how to shoot too. I
No.
always wanted to know what's people experience with people like coming up.
no, I don't really, I can't say I got into like, yo, you shoot from this angle.
Okay.
Nah, no.
Okay.
They kind of took that control.
You just know what you want in it.
Yeah, I just know the scenes, I know where I want to be, and I know who I want there.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, there'll be cases where the artist on my end would know what they want, but I just try to figure out how to
Capture.
the director, the directing on my end in that case will come in is figuring out how to commit to what you're trying to say,
Right.
commit with what you want, basically.
Yeah, because we did a little bit of that, but you know that the director side kick in. You feel what I'm saying? Because our knowledge can only go so far.
Right.
I might bring some shit to you that's the ain't even fucking possible. You know what I'm saying?
You might say, yeah, I want to do this, and then get to it. And I'm like, yo, remember, you said you're trying to do this. Well, I feel like this is the best way to go about it.
Exactly. And I think, that's what a director should do, no matter what set he on. You know what I'm saying?
Like I seen it when we was on the set of the Can't Get Enough video, when the model came out with a certain colored dress on, and you promptly you jumped on it and you changed it to match the scene. And that was, I ain't never seen nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You did it like promptly, you know what I mean? It was dope. And
You know what
I
he
just
wants.
chalk it up to like, Bro, I'm from Buffalo, so like I had to go grab my information though. Like the people that I'm telling you I fell up under, I had to work my way into them niggas, man.
Right.
Like, I had to pull up on them. I'm pulling up niggas' houses, bro. Like, shit. I remember Taj, he tweeted back when Twitter was the only one. He tweeted like, I'm doing a personal project today, and creative. Pull up, help me shoot, right? I DM'd them like, and this is like not the first DM. I'm like one of the niggas that kept DMing.
Yeah, right.
Like, yo, what's the address? He finally gave me the address. I'm across town, bro, so that's equivalent to Niagara Falls and Orchard Park, where Bills is.
Yeah.
I found my way over there, bro. 18, my nigga. And then I found out he lived in the hills. My roommate had the class at a certain time, and I'm like, yo, just drop me off here. I walked up that hill, bro. I walked up them hills. I'm talking about LA hills.
Oh, I'm already
just to shoot with his. Then I made
for free.
Then I made sure I was always in front of his face. Next video shoot, I'm coming. I'm pulling up. Hey, what's up, bro? Anything you need? I'm here. I'm in the background. But then I work myself into that situation to get that information. So it's not like I'm just any different from nobody out here. I just really went and got that information at the time when you can't. This was before Instagram Live, all that shit, where you can really dive into somebody's page and not know them. You could study them really all like that. Nah, it was still like.
You had to put the work in.
This was when Instagram was photography based.
Just pictures on.
Just pictures.
Right.
This wasn't about stunting and flashing and shit like that.
No.
Instagram was just like pictures.
Of what you doing.
And Twitter was the priority. Twitter and Facebook was the priority.
Yeah, well, Twitter stepped it up because it was more of a networking.
It was just words.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So I can't see what you're doing. I gotta stay tuned for the next behind the scenes video to learn.
Yo, bro,
I
them fucking
good
hills,
enough.
them hills in Cali is no joke,
Bro.
man. That's what I see MMA fighters working on them hills. Them shit steep as
I
fuck.
was hungry, bro. I was hungry. Nobody told me nothing, bro.
You ain't running down the hills. You can run up. You're not running down the hills.
Yeah, for sure.
You gonna bust your ass as a fact.
It definitely taught me though. I definitely learned. I got what I needed out of that. I got all the information that I wanted, bro, and I took it and made my own.
Right. So your last video that was with Keri Hilson, and you did something after that, right?
Yeah, I was a part of. I didn't direct this one. I was a part of a WizKid video. He's like Justin Bieber of Africa.
Okay.
But I did that video. The last video I shot was Shay Noir's 38 Special and Ransom.
The Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
I'll be proud.
Right. Shout out to Shay Noir. We just had Shay Noir.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, big shout out to Shay Noir. And you done did some Conway.
Yeah.
Right. How many you got? A few with Conway?
Yo, I got one that's unreleased that's nuts.
Oh, word. Yeah, it's coming.
They ain't coming.
Oh, they ain't coming.
Because somebody bought the song. Somebody bought that record.
Oh.
Shady sold that to TV or the film.
Oh, okay.
And once you do that,
It's a wrap.
What you mean by that? Like
So-
they took his verses and everything off and just so like the beat.
So in general, right, bro? There's artists out there that you won't know them from a can of paint, but it's a lot of cats caking off of just licensing.
Oh, yeah.
Like they make music for the movie,
Yeah, Nike.
for the commercial,
Yeah.
and they getting bans. And on top of that, they getting bans reoccurringly because as long as it's played, you get that residual.
Right.
So it's that whole world that nobody really tapped into. But
Shout out to my boy, the Format Man in Miami. He taught me that shit. He was getting, we was at the studio, he seen boxes of
So,
fucking,
let me get this
Bo
right.
Jacksons and shit to him. I'm like, why is you getting boxes of Bo
It's
Jacksons?
a Conway song, but the song went to somebody else who's a commercial, like
a movie or
Like
a TV show bought the song, so it's gonna play in the background for the scene.
Right. No words.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay,
scoring.
okay.
It's
Oh,
scoring.
okay,
It's like the
okay. Oh, so you can't shoot nothing to
I
it.
shot the video already,
But
it
you
was
can't
about to
use
come
it
out, but they
because
want
of
that.
Right.
Oh, okay, I get it. Because it's already being used, the visual.
Exactly.
It's all, yeah, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So-
that makes sense.
So
So
just had to scrap it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, bro, an artist is a business, so music videos is the commercial.
How often do that happen to you?
Nah, that was unique. I ain't
Right.
gonna hold you.
Right.
No, that happened to me twice with A Boogie. A Boogie Ransom. Yeah, I shot an A Boogie.
So the A Boogie never came out either.
Ransom. One video came out.
Oh, one.
And,
Got it.
and then the Ransom.
You showed me one. Maybe you showed me a little bit of both.
Do you keep the bread?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just didn't come out, bro. But
Yeah.
at the time,
Yeah, the job is done.
specifically, A Boogie. That's another conversation. So I'm gonna finish this one out.
Yeah.
But I do have a comment on that.
Right.
So yeah, I shot Conway. That one video, I forgot what it's called Temple. And then I shot Tito's back. And then I shot I Want to Know Kids. I feel like I shot something else. Oh, I shot something with In Consequence. And we had a documentary that didn't finish.
You and Conway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was only for Look What I Became. And at the time, I don't think what's on there now was on there.
And Look What I Became is that got half of it. That's my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah, we had a doc for that.
Oh, that's my anthem. I rock that shit. I gotta listen to that.
Yeah, we had a doc for that. But yo, going to that though, right?
About the bread? You about to talk about the bread now? The payment?
No.
Oh, okay.
I feel like directors in general should get residual income.
Oh, for the film, every time the video show? Or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just think about Hype
Yeah.
Williams, right? When you think of Missy Elliott, what you think about her videos first?
You're right. And it's hype.
Yeah. Hype Williams, back in the day, I heard was charging niggas millions and millions of dollars, and he was keeping most of it just because of that.
Because you're not getting the residuals.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm keeping some of that shit because I'm
Right, because the artists get paid every time that video play, right? Right.
The songwriters too, the beat or the producer, all of
Right,
it.
except for you that shot.
We are work for hires.
Damn.
So
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Because they feel like you already got paid.
I can see the issue with that though, because then radios can be like, yo, well, we want a cut of that shit too, like, because we playing their music.
Nah,
The radio get
but the music video is the commercial for the song,
Right.
which
Right.
allows the radio to be like, oh, that song is hot, we gonna play it.
Right.
The radio need the songs.
Right.
The radio need the song.
Right.
We
Right.
created the song
Right.
too,
Right.
in a sense.
Yeah.
because certain songs ain't good without the video. To me,
Exactly.
So what do you think? What would be your way to approach that? You go like, can you think you could write that in a contract? You feel what I'm saying?
It's not set up for that, but I feel like there's loopholes.
Because I think, but you know, some writers is like you said, same thing. Hire, like they pay for hire. Like some writers,
Songwriters?
yeah.
Oh,
Because I've seen songwriters sell these songs like almost under the table shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, because the bigger artists, like, we don't want you to get the credits. You can't get these royalties. You feel what I'm saying?
You just gotta make sure you're getting what you really think the video's worth, basically.
But sometimes it's about what you worth though, because if you somebody with nothing and you got somebody with millions, like, all right, yo, we hear these songs, you know, you've been working for all these years, you're not going nowhere.
I didn't know that.
Come take this bread.
Okay, just think about even can somebody doing the baby.
Right,
What would
right.
he be without his music videos?
Right.
His songs is fire,
Right.
but maybe the mind liked it more because it saw the video.
I think the whole
I'm
visual,
like that.
I think the whole visual
When I see a
aspect
video,
of
I like
him
shit more.
is part of him. Like
That's the branding.
the whole visual, his whole career has been visual from him running around with a diaper.
Exactly. So
You feel what I'm saying? So always coming into these confrontations at malls and shit with people on camera, all of a sudden you knocking niggas out at the jewelry store. You know what I'm saying? And then it transitions to these big videos where, like you said, his videos, I even shit like a song because of his video.
And even if you want to be technical about it, right? Say if an artist goes, well, man, I've been in the studio all night on that shit, bro. Ain't no way. Well, we shot the video. That was about $5 minimum. A real big video with all the bells and whistles is 10.
Oh yeah,
minimum.
yeah. You need 2 days.
10 hours minimum.
You need 2 days.
Then after that, you gotta edit. That is a week.
Right.
If you include corrections. If a nigga got special effects, you're looking at a week. Or if it's less than a week, it's gonna be trash.
So y'all
Sound like a green
basically-
screen.
Y'all switch roles with the producers because the producers for so many years was underappreciated. You know what I'm saying? And now you basically saying like the directors is underappreciated.
I would do that more with I would build
Right.
as far as you know what I mean? Because essentially, one video, you get to a place.
I see what you mean. Start working that percentages out
Yeah.
with the more on their way artists. Right. But I think that's a good talking point. I think people need to fucking pay more attention to that.
And that work out that work out easier for the artist too, because you know
It's gonna add you to
I'm trying
promote
shoot,
it.
I'm trying to shoot the whole, and artists come to you with the whole big vision, like, bro, I'm trying to shoot every song, all of them, on all of my projects, every song on my project I'm trying to shoot. Okay, that's 10 songs, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say a video is 500. Now, if you try to shoot all of that, that's gonna cost you 10 songs
Right.
added up. Whereas if you can say, look, bro, like, I ain't got that, but here's a little bit of something on the back end, percentage-wise, a director would be more enthused.
I wonder how you would tie that in. Like, would you give them like percentages? What?
You will have to
Because
have
they don't
faith
even have-
that shit would, you know what I mean?
They don't even have that option. I don't think. Like if I upload
I'm
something.
a songwriter on CSAC.
What you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
CSAC.
Oh.
I got a CSAC.
Oh, well, that's smart.
Yeah.
So there you go, though. So you would have to just
Right.
create you a,
Yeah.
get you a ass cabin and be in
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a quick publish.
You already ready.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
But let's sit there, you go thinking steps ahead. You prepared.
Right.
You're not presenting something you're not prepared for.
But that's what's going on anyway.
Like, nigga put me out as a writer.
That's my company.
A performer.
Built around that. That's what I'm working on in 2020. Just making sure things happen.
That's dope.
Future, you know, directors, videographers, whatever, man. That's free game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's free,
That's less on the artist.
Right.
Because, all right, I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. There's nothing more disrespectful than somebody coming to you, right? And you want to believe that person, right? But nothing's more disrespectful when an artist comes to you and give you the whole speech on, I ain't got it right now, basically. But when you get to the video shoot,
They got thousands of dollars.
and then they got the cars going, and then they got the, you know what I'm saying, like, and most directors is very introverted, so they won't say it, but watch over time when a lot of people start complaining, man, he ain't been picking up the phone for me,
Yeah.
or he ain't been, bro, he is tired of your shit. You're not appreciating him.
That's more free game.
You're not appreciating him at all.
Right.
You literally, somebody, I won't say a name, bro, but he know who he is. My man came to me and literally was like, bro, I got this amount. I want you to come to Houston for me. And I want a shot of me and Johnny Dang. I'm about to get this in the chain. But I only got this amount.
Right. That's what I respect.
But then I did this, yo. Oh, dope. That's dope. Like, how much? Because I was actually interested too. Because I was like, yo, how much is it?
What are you talking about?
How much is the chain? He said like, what, $15K. I'm like, nigga, what you trying to tell me you got for a video is not even a third of that chain, bruh.
Right.
And you think I'm gonna tell you with a straight face? Yeah, I would.
Right.
I got a family too, bruh. I got a girl waiting for me in the living room, waiting for me to be done watching your ass. I'm watching your ass as much. You don't even know how much I'm watching your ass in front of this computer, trying to make sure you look cool.
Right.
Missing sleep, missing moments from building, getting an idea, making some other money. I'm investing my time into you, and you don't know that. You just
Right.
care about, I'm just trying to make sure I'm lit and get me real cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that needs to change in 2021.
Me, I always try to work with any director I'm working with. Just as like, nigga, if you need extra week, go ahead. It's cool. I'm not gonna press you because you know what I'm saying. The relationship matter. If I don't got no real deadline, then I'm not gonna stress it. Because that's the part nobody knows what's going on behind the finished product.
Bro,
Nobody going, and they're not gonna be understanding to that. Nobody said the artists. They don't think like, yo, this nigga's slaving right now 4 hours. His girl trying to spend some time with him, but he in front of the computer
you
stressed.
be having kids just like you, bro.
Right.
I never understood how niggas can. You want me to do something for you, but yet you want to lowball me, but you need my services. You want me to make you look as fire as possible,
Right.
but you want to lowball me, like. Alright.
It's a better way to go about it. I get it, though. Because whatever you got going on in your financial situation, you might have borrowed that from the homie and you about to take whatever back. type shit. You never know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
Whatever setup, but at the
It's
end of
just-
the day, you have to be transparent with that guy that's helping your journey.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta be transparent, yo, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm definitely about to wear. I'm about to Gucci down to the socks. However,
Really.
you know,
Right. This is for little.
just be transparent, bro. I'm not about to sit here and look at you shining and all this, bro.
And you don't want to pay me my price.
So is that the number one pet peeve?
That is the number one pet peeve. And I'm gonna tell you this, bro. You'll be surprised who still do it.
I can imagine, bro. Trust me.
It don't matter what you could be from upcoming to lit
Yeah.
to highly successful. Everybody trying to get that a little bit less off of you,
Yeah, yeah.
and they trying to get more from you.
Would that make you want to just set your price higher just to get your number? Like say you want 900 for a video, you like, yo, listen, that's 13. Just
You start seeing Hellcats and SRTs
just knowing that they're gonna
and
try to
shit,
talk
bro.
you down, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, really, bro. The price is guided by the vision, really, generally, right? So, my fee, aside from whatever that needs to be a part of the storyline, a different price. So,
No, the budget is different.
right.
Like this is what we need for cars, location,
Exactly.
props,
How it's done is
a separate price.
everything all in one. This is the number of everything. A lot of people upcoming don't see that, and then they wonder why the visuals never progress. It's because y'all don't understand that part of it. You know?
Right.
And people gotta understand that part of it. Like,
Stephen, me, I'm not too program. I'm tired of you just asking girls to get videos. Let's just hire models and just do it the right way.
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Do it the right way, and if you can't do it the right way, let's figure out something else.
Right. Because
creative.
it sometimes when you take the route that I'm talking, like asking favors, it can last minute somebody won't show up. It can reflect on your dad. That's a fact. I've been through it. I've been through it so many times. Everybody love how you want to happen, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, so for the next year, man, 2021, like, what's going on with you, man? What you got? What you got coming for us, man?
My number one thing I got coming, man, I love y'all, but I can't say it right now.
Okay,
That's a fact.
respectable.
Only because my words are powerful. Our words are powerful.
Very.
Yeah.
So, if I say it right now, it's premature.
I learned my lesson on that.
If I say it literally right now,
Yeah.
all I want to, it would be premature.
Right.
But
So-
it's the, I would say it's the dream that it was the foundation for everything else that you guys know.
Okay.
It's everything you guys know me by was the vehicle to this point.
That's what's up, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it.
And everything else that you see will definitely be, you're gonna see that from me.
Right.
I'm definitely still gonna be directing.
Directing. You're gonna be promoting this liquor.
I'm still gonna be. I can't really say too much about the liquor right now.
Okay.
Going on.
About the liquor right now, I'm doing my part. I'm actually, my term is coming up.
Okay.
We'll see what's going on with that.
Vibrations. You're gonna try to figure out the virtual side of that, or if things get back to normal.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't think that. Oh shit! Actually, man. Okay, vibrations is okay. Look, if the world opened back up,
Uh-huh.
you will be expecting. We'll be seeing something,
Okay.
and it will be progressive. It's not going to be the same. But the mission statement of getting Buffalo heard, that's the reason why I created it, bro.
Right.
The same mission of getting that culture, putting that culture to the forefront. That's still going to be the mission. But I'm excited. I've been working on this thing that's going to take my life to the next level.
That's what's up. Everybody trying to get to
Fuck
the
it, I'm about
next
to be a
level.
rapper. Fuck it.
Well, you know, bless me beats. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
I ghostwrite, so you
I
know,
got you.
put you right together, man.
Come on,
What you had together.
He said, nah, it's too much bullshit that comes down.
I got a question for you, Jeezy.
Yeah.
What the color orange mean to you?
Oh, so orange. Well, it's two layers to that. One, I was like, Denver Broncos was my favorite team growing up as a child.
Right.
So that's maybe a subconscious thing.
Okay.
But what drawn to me lately, what drawn orange to me lately is my company, like even Top Creative, right? What we do the work, and we go to the next job. And we work, we go to the next job. And that's the same type of industry. That's the same type of job description as like a construction worker.
Okay.
So a construction worker and a creative, we're both architects. We're both building, we're providing something, and once it's done being built, we move on.
Right.
So it's just that whole idea, kind of like painting that imagery similar to kind of like humbling ourselves too, and just like, listen, we're a service. We're a
Right.
service to people. And we build from scratch.
Right.
So orange is like our signature, and it's always being better, like doing our best at everything. So like Top, like you'll see a lot of companies coming out that's under me that I'll be launching, but Top will always be in front of it. And that's because Top is not saying that we're the best that ever did it. It's saying like we doing our best.
Right.
This is our top self. This is the
Top of our game.
top of our game,
Right.
top of our intentions, the top of, you know what I mean?
Right.
We're giving it our best.
That's what's up.
And whatever the result is after that, at least we walk away knowing that it was meant to happen because we went into it and we did really cool.
Right. That's what's up, man.
He got orange in his shoes too, and his New Balance.
Yeah, his logos
Fire.
is orange. It's just his thing.
It's a part of life right now.
Right. Is orange and black?
And I live in East Orange too. That's crazy.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it's a part of
Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
fake. Like,
You did that
Fire,
shit.
though.
Nah, that wasn't supposed to.
That's energy. That's probably just the natural energy coming back to you.
Yeah,
They say you seek what's seeking you.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's crazy because I gotta stop doing that on the negative side. I don't want to see the shit I think about. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want that one coming.
Passionate.
But like you said, yeah, the thoughts. That's why the thoughts is powerful. And that's dope. You just said that because it's why he didn't speak on what he wanted to speak. You know what I'm saying? Because it's timing.
He didn't want to jinx it.
Yeah.
You don't,
Yeah,
you
I've
don't
done
want
that
to be
before, man.
premature.
I shot some shit out
juvenile.
there, and then it don't
Yeah.
happen. Now you look like a liar. Motherfuckers like, what happened to this shit, son? Yeah, that nigga don't know shit.
Yo, you know what? I'm just, being transparent, bro. I'm kind of like fully. This is the first year I'm walking into fully like proud of being interested in more than one thing.
Yeah.
Like,
See, I'm
Fire.
always interested in bad things. So
yeah.
I'm always my hands. I like keeping my property.
Well, yeah, no,
investments,
hell yeah. That's a whole nother thing. That's something on
Yeah,
my goal.
podcast, music. I just like my hands everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Now, if you asking that, I'm definitely trying to get property.
Right.
I'm definitely trying to get. I'm trying to get my credit together.
Right.
All the stuff, man. Like
Yeah.
at the end
The
of the
grown
day,
people shit.
Real
yo,
life
bro,
shit.
I was in this room, and I don't know if this is about to end.
Yeah.
You know, but I was in this room on Clubhouse,
Uh-huh.
and I'm listening to these legendary key players in my world. Like whether it's the video commissioner who actually hires the directors from the label or whatever, yo, they all saying the same thing, and they all saying like basically all the work we did, we not getting paid for it. So, you know, we still chasing a job. They still chasing check after check.
Right. Job after job.
So I asked them, I'm like, yo, what's some of y'all, the OGs, like, what are y'all doing? You know, we just hit COVID. Even if you at the height of your career, no set was open
Right.
at one point and shit.
Right.
So nobody's working. What did y'all do? How you guys sustaining yourself? And they said real estate. Some said real estate, some said investment. So, you know, my world that I'm in, like the entertainment world, bro, is a hurry up and wait. So, and then also I want to continue. I want to have that fucking money, and I want to have that money that I ain't gotta tarnish my mental health.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
just because it's a check.
Right. We're chasing the next job.
Right.
Right.
So that's
Regardless how big one check is, if you gotta live from a check to another check, and then it's a big ass gap between that next check, then I don't know fucking you gotta pay $100,000. That shit gonna be affected. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but man, we appreciate you coming through, man. We definitely appreciate you coming through, kicking it with us, man. We
Really
definitely
appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
I just got one thing
Podcast, man.
before we go. Yeah. Are we gonna see DZ do a professional like virtual DJ? Because I know you fuck around.
Nah, that's what I was saying, bro. Like, I'm being more free this year coming up, bro. Like, I ain't saying I'm about to fucking make tables, design water, shoot your videos, and motherfucking vacuum clean. You know what I mean? I'm not about to do that, but I'm
Right.
saying everything is under my realm. And I'm just about to do what I love, bro, and be myself, man. And if one day I feel like fucking DJing, I'm gonna go on live and I'm a DJ. It's not like I'm gonna be like, yeah, book me. You know? I'm not going that far. We'll see. Who never knows? But I'm
Exactly.
saying I'm gonna do what I want to do,
That's a blessing.
and I'm not gonna care about how people perceive you.
So you might wear a V-neck.
I'm not wearing. You wear V-necks, right?
Yeah, I wear it.
He said you
You
wear
light skin, that's why.
Oh my God!
Some people
What's
sexy
the
shit.
horse
I mean,
is
nah,
funny
sometimes I
as
like to
fuck,
talk and go
man.
still,
Yo,
like
this
this
nigga
shit.
horse is
Okay.
fucking funny.
Okay.
Because I'm subtle, man. I'm humble, man. I like to come through with the jewels on, but I don't like to leave them hanging out all the time.
A dark skinned dude with V-neck.
I'm gonna tell you some funny shit
Because
though.
y'all got chest hair. That shit mad suspect.
I got a bunch of V-necks for Christmas that I ain't about to wear because I feel like I'm gonna be cold as fuck.
Oh, you sending them through?
Shit, fucking pneumonia too much.
Oh, you gonna send them through? Send them through,
Through the
man.
V on the chest, I'm gonna catch pneumonia.
You walk around with your chin on your chest.
Oh, fuck V-neck. Come with him, man.
Trying to
Fuck
keep it top
V-neck.
of your-
Fuck a V-neck.
That's crazy, man. DZ, let the people know where they can find you, though, man. Let them know how they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, DZ_Williams. You can find me on Facebook if you know me. On Facebook, Denzel Williams. Top Creative Site is the website with all of my visuals, all of the team visuals, launching next month, aka 2021. Yeah, just be on the lookout. Really, mostly this like lately since quarantine, bro. I ain't been really like promoting heavy and showing what I've been doing. I've just kind of been chilling.
Right.
But next year, like I'm jumping right into the work and promoting and being back in my bag, being back on live, interacting with the people. But it's all like surrounded by like Instagram and shit. So you can tap in with me on Instagram. You can pretty much get everything else from there.
Hey, man, y'all tapping with my boy, man. Y'all check out his music, man.
Yes, sir.
Y'all check out, not the music videos.
That's what I say.
Yeah. Nah, y'all check out the music videos, man, because them shits is fire, man. Listen, man, I support, man. I had this nigga shoot my video any day, man. Y'all tap in, man. On behalf of myself, no gimmicks. This is what it is, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
No gimmicks in our lifestyle. No gimmicks in our lifestyle. No gimmicks in our lifestyle.